Hey collective, how are you guys doing? Hope you're doing really well. Hope you've had a great day. Okay, let's go ahead and get started on your reading. First of all, thank you guys as always for all of your support, your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Really do appreciate you guys. All right, let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Just some initial messages. All right, Spirit. For the collective, please. Belonging. House of the Night. Okay. Okay, we have risk. Somebody may be getting ready to take a risk here. Belonging. Maybe it has to do with obedience. Just note, hang on. Okay, so this person's actually holding some scales. I also see that they have obviously a sword in their hand. Let me get one more after obedience. Wishing. Okay, that looked like two people were there. Okay, so we have someone here that is wishing. This is very interesting because I have hope on the bottom too. What is all this? Look at this. All right, let's get some more and see what's happening here because I'm trying to figure out. Let me get one for this side over here actually. So I'll get into the other cards. Alright. They're belonging. Someone may feel like they are, I don't know if someone's being loyal to a community or could be a sense of belonging as well. I'm very drawn to the house. House of the Night. I feel like it's somebody who is, I don't know why I'm being drawn to someone who, this is definitely a group thing. I feel like this is some kind of group thing, some kind of group dynamic. I have no, this is what I'm getting intuitively, okay? So belonging, House of the Night. So maybe this is some kind of group thing where somebody is very obedient to a certain cause or something. Wanting to kind of break out of that is kind of what I'm seeing here. Or take a risk. Take a risk. This person is like leaping, of course, off of a mountain over here. Wishing for something. Is this something that somebody has been obedient to? So it's almost like a hive setting, right? Or a hive. It's not a hive setting, like being a hive mindset, sort of. All right, let's see. Oh, open. Okay. Get one more. You know, this is funny because these energies, I feel, I was noticing that last night a little bit too. I'm getting a little bit of confusion anyway in the energies right now. Now, obviously, we are in some kind of retrograde here. I see memories on the bottom as well. Nostalgia. I mean, we are in retrograde, so I don't know if that has something to do with it, potentially. Also, we keep seeing all of these energies that are flying around as well. I think that has something to do with it. I feel like somebody is kind of keeping close-lipped, or, yeah, I feel like they're closed-lip, actually, I guess is what I want to say here. On something, I feel like they've been involved in something here. I do feel like it's some kind of hive mindset, honestly. It could be their dedication, their obedience to something that they're doing. Now, this is someone here, like I said, that has a sword in their hand and the scales. So this could be something around some justice, or I don't know if it's a justice department, or about, maybe it's about balancing the scales. Maybe somebody's working hard to do that. But I almost feel like somebody's tearing away. I don't know why. This is something that somebody's been trying to conceal. You know what I almost feel is like if you were rolling with like the FBI or some kind of undercover thing, you know what I'm saying? Like you would have that kind of obedience and discipline, even though you may want to be or choose to be elsewhere here. There's some I don't know why they're trying to conceal that. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know though, because I'm looking at these two together, and so open, that sounds easy enough, but it's really not. So this card is actually about, it's about opening the door to, like, looking into our past lives, trying to figure out who we are, where we've been, what we're becoming, something like that. But I'm also looking at how conceal is over it. I don't know if someone is trying to conceal that. This particular card, conceal, is also about, it's almost like if I don't talk about it, it didn't happen. It's one of those things. It's really bizarre. So I'm feeling like, I wonder if somebody has been, this could very well be something very challenging to someone, okay? Somebody could have done something, first of all, to someone else out of obedience, I don't know, to some, what they're feeling like is some kind of larger cause, or maybe it's to others that are around them, something like that. It could have been a very risky thing. And they're trying to conceal that in some way. Or someone could be very obedient to a family, or kind of to this tradition, this hive mentality, something like that, although they secretly want to take a step out and do something different. Maybe they've been looking into, they could be looking into spirituality, their past lives, things that have happened before. They could be looking into a particular relationship and try to see, yeah, somebody could, so I don't know why I'm tying this up with tradition or religion, but it does seem to be something around this. Somebody may be hiding this spiritual aspects of themselves. I know that sounds weird, but if you have a family that's very traditional and not only traditional, if you have a family that's very rigid, let's just say that, when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to religion or something like that, maybe that's not something you want to share right away. I certainly didn't. But I will tell you that it's almost like I feel something's wrong though. So when I'm looking at the conceal card, I'm definitely feeling like something's wrong, because that can definitely be a card of, I almost feel like someone feels bad about walking down that road, or maybe opening up a door, looking into some stuff on another person. It's something like that that's definitely going to come out in the cards. That's what I'm feeling here. We're going to go ahead and start with some cards and see, because I feel like this is something that's actually weighing on somebody, and they're trying to keep what they've done a secret. This person is, I think they're just kind of toeing the line. That's what I feel. And again, I'm going to go back to some kind of hive mentality, or showing obedience to a certain cause, or to a family, or to something like that, maybe to a religion, a tradition, something like that. But truly what they want to do here is be free here. And I see somebody is over here wishing for some kind of reprieve. Okay, they're wishing for something different here. I don't know why I feel like someone too is tired. I don't know where I just got that. I looked at this picture. That doesn't look tired, but maybe somebody is starting to feel like really tired, or I don't know if it's exhaustion, or they're just, maybe it is. Maybe they're just tired with their current situation here. Yeah. Yeah. All right. What else? What else for this reading, Spirit? Instinct. Okay, so this person could be going through some kind of renewal here, or trying to go through some kind of renewal here. Balance. Why do I feel like somebody's trying to make some big changes in their life here? I'm looking at the instinct card and I'm noticing that they're facing the renewal here. Somebody might be in the background here trying to make some changes in their life and they desire something bigger for themselves. That's what I see, okay? And I feel like it does have to be concealed here. It has to be hidden in some way. I think this probably is why I felt like something was, notice that this person they're holding scales as well, okay? So somebody's definitely wanting to balance something out. They're following their instincts. They might be moving towards someone as well, the way the wolves are looking, that has had some kind of renewal in their life here, some kind of changes in their life here. I can see that they're watching this person. Yeah, discovery. This is why. That's that door they've opened that they've tried to conceal. So somebody here may have found out something about someone who is around them or something about themselves, I would say spiritually. Okay, I feel like this has to do with I really feel like this has to do with someone who's come into a person's life. So this could be you that's going through the renewal, or this could be you that is instinctually kind of watching this person, following this person in a sense. So somebody here has sparked, I feel like, some kind of, maybe even a little awakening or curiosity within someone else here that's been kind of in this rigid, it looks like they've been kind of in this rigid kind of place in their life. It doesn't mean they're rigid, but I think they have kind of adhered to a certain lifestyle, maybe a certain career, certain traditions, things of that. Yeah, things of that. Or things like that. But this person, I think, really is wanting to take some kind of risk here, okay? And again, I think that they're wishing for something to come because they're definitely studying. Whoever this person is that's went through some kind of, I don't know if this is an upgrade piece, if it's, some kind of renewal, some kind of reinvention. I think we had reinvention last night. They may be seeing someone here who has found some kind of balance here. I really think because opening that door is opening to the past. This may be someone who they're recognizing here as someone from a past life, or yeah, could be recognizing this person as someone from a past life. Despondence. I don't think this person knows what to do. I think they're just like, in this despondent energy, I feel like they're just, that might be the conceal. Remember I said when I see that card, I generally think that this is more so about, it's usually about, well, I've done something and now I need to conceal it. Like they feel bad, they feel guilt, something like this. This could be, okay, so this tells me this could be somebody who you're not on good terms with, or somebody who's harmed you, hurt you in some way, that may have done something here. And now they're looking into kind of maybe who you are, or maybe the connection could be. And they're figuring some things out here. They've made some kind of discovery here. I feel like in this instinct card, it's weird because maybe this is why. Maybe their instinct is to kind of protect you, or their instinct is to, like, I don't feel like this person can really stop. I don't know why I feel so much energy is focused on you. Like they can't really stop looking. Maybe that's what made them go and look into the past here, or open that door to the past. I think something has stopped this person because amidst this discovery here, okay, they might be going through a bit of a change here too, some kind of upgrade. All right, you can see them like their heart chakra is actually opening here. But I think that's made them despondent because with that, I feel like something else has been discovered here. So if this is somebody who's done something to you, I don't know. But if it's something like that, that might be freaking them out. Or just knowing that you guys might have some kind of past together, that may also very well be freaking them out. Yeah, look at that. Release. This is definitely somebody you've had a past with. They're despondent here. So this is somebody that you definitely could have released then. Yeah, you could have also rejected them in some way, or they could have rejected you. Somebody could have felt rejected in this situation. And maybe that's where the kind of freak out is coming from. But you need to know that was more so about their own self-worth here. Okay? Their own insecurities. Okay? And I think it was all due to kind of the growth that you've been going through and what they're kind of seeing in this growth with you sitting right here in this beautiful renewal energy. Okay? And maybe it created some kind of confusion here. I think this person might hold you in very high regard. We do have perfection here on the bottom as well. So they could very well hold you in high regard. They can see how far you've came. There's some kind of connection here that they're feeling regardless of what you guys are doing with it. There's something that they're feeling here. I think they are wishing, they might be wishing things were different, to be honest with you. I said they feel exhausted by this whole thing. I don't know what they did here. I feel like they took some kind of risk here. Or they want to take a risk. I feel like they did take some kind of risk here, though, when it came to you. Let me see what this is about. All right, so, Spirit, tell me more about this situation. For the collective, please. So, it's funny with despondent, because despondent would tell me, when I was talking about conceal, that was all about not wanting to, trying to really kind of hide and act like something didn't happen. Yeah. Insurmountable. See, this card talks about being duty bound, and that's what I was talking about with the obedience. It's like someone who, they're just going to kind of toe the line, whether it's work, whether it's their family, whatever. They just kind of resign themselves to this is fate. This is what's fated for me, what have you. This person may feel like now they're in the midst of some kind of, or they feel like there's some kind of insurmountable problem that is here. Look at that. Feeling very trapped. I don't know if this person is in some kind of high honor, or they're in some position here of some kind of high honor or acclaim in some sense. Maybe there's some, I don't know if they're a celebrity or someone that's in the spotlight, or maybe this is insurmountable. Maybe you're in the spotlight too, or they feel like you're getting a lot of victory in your life and they're feeling a bit like they're trapped outside of this. They have some kind of insurmountable problems, I guess. I don't know why I keep feeling something was done here. Let me see. I think you were different when you were with this person, honestly. Or I think if this is a friend or whatever these changes are, there's definitely there's definitely a difference here today. Because they feel some sense of rejection in this situation, okay? And I think whatever you're doing may be triggering their insecurities, their self-worth issues. Maybe this person is trying very hard as well to go through some kind of growth of their own. We saw that here. Okay, maybe they're really trying to do that, but they're very confused about, I don't know, maybe how to get there, get to where they need to be. Or maybe they're triggered by your growth and they're confused about what happened to you. Like, what happened? Like, all of these changes that have happened. King of Pentacles in reverse. I think we saw him last night, didn't we? Leo. Let's see what we have here. We have Leo, Taurus. I see Gemini, Virgo, Leo, and then Sag on the end. Oh, shoot. Flipped right over. Okay. This is somebody who might be having, I don't know if they're having they're trying to stay strong. Maybe they're having some anxiety, some health issues, some fear. They could be in some kind of mental overload as well. I think this person could very well be trying to, I feel like this is now, obviously strength is a card of strength. It's a card of courage, but I almost feel like they're trying to overcome something, maybe overcome some kind of self-doubt here. Even influences. So this could definitely be, it doesn't have to be the same person as last night. It could definitely be the energy of last night. So somebody here is definitely in a, maybe this is somebody that's in a position, like I said before, where a lot of people look to them. They could be in management. They could be in a position, like I said, of high acclaim in some way, where people depend on them a lot. They get a lot of recognition. Something like that. But I almost feel like somebody feels stuck in this environment. And again, I'm going to go back to the obedience, okay? Maybe that has something to do with that. And again, this could be justice, okay? So maybe they feel like they're stuck in an environment like that where they can't really get beyond it, or they, I don't know if it's trapped or whatever. This was the card also about feeling like a lot of pressure. There could be a lot of pressure in this, a lot of drama. But feeling very restricted about something, and it's definitely, this could definitely be around their work life, around their employment. I don't know, something is at risk here, or maybe the stress of the employment has maybe made someone sick, or the stress of the stress, okay, period, the drama, everything that's going on has made someone feel a bit sick or under the weather, or have a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, feeling very overwhelmed. And I feel like they have to put on this I don't know, I hate to say an act, but I kind of feel like it is at this point. Go out there and kind of play the part for everyone. But internally, I feel like this person has some other things that are going on here with this King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so they could be going through their own stuff here. They could be going through some loss. You know, maybe it is their materialism that's kind of put them in this spot where they feel like they can't take a break. They have to kind of deal with whatever this is, because they may be very unhappy with what it is that they're doing. Or maybe just the atmosphere. Sometimes we like what we're doing, but we just don't like the whole atmosphere that we're in, right? And it makes it very difficult on the job that we're doing. A lot of unfairness here is what I'm feeling. I don't know if this person has had some situation where money has been mismanaged as well. Or maybe their preoccupation with money has kind of put them in this place where they can't really take a break or anything. It's almost like staying with what you know, even though it's unhealthy, or you feel like it's unhealthy, and maybe you desire something else. It's almost like not seeing a way out too, is what I'm feeling. They're trying to be obedient to something. Maybe they do have a sense of belonging with what they did. I said a community. Maybe they work within a community. But what they're really thinking about is taking a risk here and changing something. That may also be why all of this anxiety is coming up as well. And if they're opening a door to the past, maybe this is something that they're actually trying to conceal here. All right, Spirit, what is this about? What is this about? Somebody's instinct here. So if this is you, somebody perhaps they can see you as this person who's went through this renewal, and they want some of that balance because they're not getting it here, okay? If it's somebody that you dealt with in a romantic level, you could have been someone as well that made them feel their heart, open their heart, something along those lines. Maybe they felt good in your presence when it came to that. I keep going back to the instinct card because it just stands out to me. I really feel like they're watching you, and their instinct is almost like they have to protect you. So why do they have to protect you? Why do they have to protect the collective? What is that about? Or what do they feel like they have to? Oh, wow. Okay. There might be some things going on with you. There might be people who are, I don't know if you have people that are kind of coming against you in some way. There might be a lot of malicious gossip or something like that. There might be some karmic lessons going on around you in some way, or karmic people around you in some way. I don't know how I would know that, but maybe they're protecting you from, oh wow. So that's interesting. You went through this renewal, so I don't see this as you. This is an ending here, backstabbing, betrayal. Okay, so are you going through something here in the collective, and someone is watching that, and they feel like they've seen this renewal, Maybe they see somebody here that's going through some kind of karma because of something they've done to you here, to kind of throw you off balance here. Maybe even it looks like throw your pentacles off as well here. So maybe they're trying to impact you financially. Somebody may know that you have some kind of enemies that's behind you, bad-mouthing you, something like that, backstabbing you. This card is also about curses. Hate to say it, but it is. Okay, so maybe somebody knows. That's very interesting because, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to, there's no way I can take all these that just flew out, but I will put them up here and stick them back on the deck. That's interesting that the person is actually in this 8, and then here you are in this 10 as well. I'm wondering if you guys are kind of going through some of the same stuff here. All right, what else, Spirit? About the collective here. Why do they feel like they need to look out for them? So this person knows some things that are going on behind you is what it looks like to me. They might see you standing up for your beliefs here, or trying to fight back, or fight in your corner. I have no idea what this is. Look at this. Oh, wow. A lot of reversals here. Or maybe this was going on. Okay. So now I'm wondering who this person is that feels instinctually like that. So this might be part of your soul family or something like that. You know, maybe this is somebody that found that out later, but they feel like they need to protect you from somebody at this time because maybe there's some kind of betrayal that's going on, or maybe there's, I don't know if this person can see you. This card is definitely about some kind of ending, but it's certainly about some kind of betrayal. Like I said before, enemies, bad-mouthing, things of that nature. And they may see you very much so standing your ground over here, kind of fighting in your corner, fighting for, you know, whatever it is that you believe in here, whatever this is. But I feel like, I don't know who this King of Cups in reverse is. I think that they feel like somebody is around you for some reason that's not good for you. Maybe they feel like this person is, they could be emotionally manipulative, okay, take advantage of you or want to take advantage of you. They could be, I don't know if they're acting like there's feelings here or something like this. This is definitely a person who I feel like would exploit other people. They would give terrible advice. This is the person that usually looks out for themselves. And you may already, obviously, this could be somebody that you're standing your ground with and you're trying to kind of leave behind here. Maybe you think that somebody here looks at you as some kind of possession here, but there's just too many issues with the situation and you're trying to kind of let go of that, because you know that they are just someone who really refuses to compromise, to give in, okay? Someone who's very obstinate. So now this makes me think that this could be a friend that's very protective over you, that doesn't want to see you. Maybe they're just waiting on you to kind of leave all of this energy behind in some way. But what's interesting is you have someone here who is, I think even they don't know how to approach you. So that's why it gives me the vibe of, is this like an old friend? Or is this somebody, you know what I'm saying? Is this like an old friend that's been watching you, that's watched you go through a bad situation? Get yourself really balanced here. But it's kind of watching to make sure that you're letting or getting this person out of your life because they feel very protective of you, because they've seen all the strides that you've made here. They could have very well, with this despondent and release, you could have released this person too in the past, or stopped talking to them for some reason. So is this some kind of official? I don't know if you were going through divorce or anything like that, you could have been dealing with an attorney or something like this. This could definitely be some kind of official person here. Interestingly enough, I don't know what you're doing here, but I feel like due to some kind of risk you've been willing to take and some kind of obedience you've had as well, that's why you've went through this kind of glow up, this renewal of your own. That's why you've been able to find some kind of balance. You got people scared of you. Definitely one. Look at that. Can't make it up. Yeah, you definitely abandoned a situation or walked away from a situation, released a situation as we saw here. Yeah. It came after you saw the truth about something. Okay, some kind of lies are very clear to you. Some kind of lies have been exposed to you, or maybe they're coming up. Maybe they're going to be exposed here. Okay, I've got all these. I'm just gonna, since they keep flying out, I guess they want to be seen here. So let's see what they are. Okay. Oh, wow. So either you walked away from a situation here. I don't know if somebody else might be walking away from a situation, but I think this could definitely be you as well. It could have been due to some kind of seeing the truth. Like I said, some kind of lies could have been exposed here. This might be someone else too. Jeez. Can I just have a reading for y'all? Always got somebody kind of peeking in, creeping in on your readings. You might be walking away to some kind of new love is what I'm feeling here, but you could also have someone here who's walking away from a situation here after some delays maybe, but some lies have been exposed now, and maybe that's why they feel or they know that this is okay. But that makes sense too. Maybe they know this has been happening here, that you've been emotionally manipulated in some way, or you have somebody around you that only cares about themselves, something like that. Incidentally, the King of Cups in reverse can also indicate to me somebody who has some kind of alcoholic or drug addiction. Definitely somebody who only looks out for their best interest. I think you've been through another relationship or something. You've gotten away from that. You've went through some kind of renewal, and I feel like somebody knows that. Okay, so I don't know if they know that because they watch you or they're in your presence or something like that. They're a friend. I don't know. I do feel like whoever this person is, they feel, well, somebody here definitely feels rejected by you. This might also be the person that you walked away from here. So the lies that actually came out, the things that have been exposed here, could have been someone here that could have been somebody who was actually overindulging. Okay, it could have been somebody, again, that drank a lot, had an issue in that area. They could have been given to more than one person. Doesn't have to be, but it could have certainly been that way. Maybe you felt like someone was breadcrumbing you, or you were begging them for time, energy, something like that, and that this love was unrequited. All right. Again, that's a card about lies. All right. And you could have questioned this person here and been met with some resistance. Maybe they have kind of a fragile sense of identity, honestly. The thing about it is I feel like here somebody wants to have some kind of start with you, or some kind of new start here, some kind of new romance with you. But they're finding it difficult to do. Because, okay, so this person definitely puts you on a pedestal, okay? Or whatever they're going through, maybe they feel kind of, I don't know if they don't feel either good enough, or they don't feel good enough in comparison to you because of something else that's going on in their life. So there may very well be a parallel between two people here. It's like, I want to move forward. I want to offer something here. I want to have love and happiness and, a new beginning here. But I just don't know if I have the energy to do it, honestly. This person could be undergoing just a lack of enthusiasm. That's what I'm saying. And I don't know why that would be. Why the lack of enthusiasm? I feel like there's a lot of mental strain on this relationship for some reason, or on this situation. I can see the card of confusion. Look at that. Because they're looking at you as somebody who is very prosperous, very nurturing, it looks like. It looks like you might be someone who's very concerned with the welfare of other people as well. I think you're a very capable, competent person. You could very well be a business owner or a business person as well. They're looking at you as someone who's got it all together. And that makes them feel insecure. Okay, that brings up some of their own insecurities, their own self-worth issues. I do think somebody here is trying to grow. But again, they may be finding it hard to get to that point where they feel like at least they're equal and can maybe approach you with this. But why do I feel somebody may also be waiting on you to leave someone else or to fully release someone else? Okay, if that applies. Okay, let's see what else. So somebody knows who you are, or someone who knows that you guys have some kind of soul, like I said, they could be in your soul family or something like that. They feel quite protective over you. They're watching over you. They have been looking into things. They definitely know that there's some reason why they're protective, right? And I think it's because they feel like maybe you're part of their soul family. And, but there's something about, so they might actually, well, they could very well have feelings for you too, obviously. Here, this could be somebody who you have been with, or somebody who you've had maybe you've known them as friends or family or something like that, but they've been watching you. They could be seeing, honestly, if they knew that you were with someone and now they see that you're not, it could be that. They're trying to just make sure that you're releasing somebody here. Or maybe they feel like you have released someone here. But I do feel someone here that's kind of afraid to approach you. It's almost like I'm standing my ground here, you know what I'm saying, in my obedience. But what I really want to do is take a risk here, and I'm really wishing for this opportunity, but I have to get through these insecurities, these self-worth issues that are coming out, because how can I approach a person like this? They went through a complete change. All I can do is watch. I mean, this is this is such a perfect depiction of what is going on. That's what I feel here. You're sitting there. You have to be very spiritual. Something's changed about you. You can see the crown. That might actually be the sun in the picture. I'm thinking like the crown is lit up, though. All this light coming from this particular person. They're sitting out in nature. There's a shift here, a shift in energy, a shift in this person. And this person seems very stable as well. And, you know, I talked about being unmotivated. This card does say despondent. Maybe they're feeling very despondent in regards to all the changes that have been made. They might also think you have some kind of chosen path or something like that. I mean, you can see here, this person is standing there. Their heart chakra is definitely opening, and you can see that there's an angel, right? Up here, overseeing this person, watching over this person, protecting this person, blessing this person in some way. All right, let's see what else. All right, what else do we need to know regarding this situation, Spirit? Whoever this person, so if this is somebody who you had a brief history with, or maybe you knew them from work or some kind of establishment or something like that, they may have stayed within that, and especially if there's differences within those mindsets, within not wanting to make any changes, but they have been looking, okay? And I think that is definitely something they're keeping concealed, maybe even from you, all right? It might be a little mind-boggling. So we have declutter physically, mentally, and emotionally. All right, what else? Learning the hard way. So somebody here may be trying to declutter. Maybe they're trying to get it together. Maybe they're being really triggered by what they're seeing here, by this, whatever this is, this weight, or by wanting something so bad, feeling like they're supposed to be in there, but feeling like I feel like they feel like there's because remember, we are seeing the Eight of Swords, so something is definitely stopping them. Maybe that's also triggering them as well, though. Teflon Dawn, okay. Mad because nothing sticks to you. So you may be a person that they see, like I said, is striving, doing very well. Somebody could be seeing that. Remember I said before with the concealed card, somebody may have done something as well, or know that others are doing something. They may have been a part of it, though, hopefully not. But that may be also because, again, the concealed card is all about feeling bad about something, not being able to take something back, just acting like it didn't happen. Maybe they've watched you declutter physically, mentally, and emotionally, okay? And if they did do something bad in the past here, it says that they're learning, kind of learning the hard way. They're having to learn the hard way, maybe, about this connection. Teflon Don. Okay, so who is mad? Let me ask this question because I'm very curious now. Let me get this back. Who is mad because nothing is sticking to the collective here? Who's mad about this? Justice could be a Libra. Justice, that's kind of a justice card right there too. How interesting. Okay, could be a Libra involved. Maybe they're mad because something's not sticking to you. Oh, wow. Did you leave someone out in the cold here? It could also be someone that works for the Justice Department. This could be somebody who's wanting to kind of, what they're feeling like is balancing the scales here to get some kind of justice on you. Oh, geez, this is going to go down a whole different path here. This is somebody who's definitely been watching you like crazy, somebody that feels like you have just left them behind, left them out in the cold. But what are they mad because nothing sticks to you? Why does this person feel like they need some kind of justice? Maybe they feel like something was done. I don't know if they feel like you did them wrong or something was done wrong here and they need to have some kind of justice, or maybe they feel like it's some kind of justice for leaving them out in the cold. They're watching you, though. That's the thing. They're kind of watching you. Why are they watching you? Because they're stuck. I don't understand. So you might have this person boxed out of your life in some way. Or are they in prison? I mean, I don't know. They're definitely imprisoned in their mind here. This is the second time this person got that card. I mean, y'all didn't do crimes together, did you? I could definitely look at this story that way. I'm not going to lie. Doing crimes with somebody, one person goes to jail, that, you know, they feel left out here. Just watching you grow, change, renew yourself, wanting some kind of justice. Now, obviously, I would expect that's not the case. If it is, I would expect you not to tell me. But there's something going on here where they feel like some kind of, didn't I see some kind of injustice last night as well? So I don't know who this person is, but somebody definitely feels left out of your life. They feel rejected, as it says over here. It's, again, hitting all kinds of insecurities and self-worth issues. Has to be something about you walking away from a situation here because you've seen some kind of lies. And look, what did I tell you? I mean, I kept feeling that. It's the differences. And maybe you walked away because they chose. Maybe you chose to be, maybe you saw a bunch of differences, right? Your values. It could have been your values. But it could have been anything: age, culture, religion, beliefs, politics, values, anything like that. This person was choosing to be obedient, it looks like, to whatever that was. It could have created some kind of rift here, but they knew something else was going on. And they began looking in that because you couldn't deny, I feel like, whatever the connection was. Somebody may have acted too fast. And now they feel stuck. What did I tell you? Protecting you. I told you. I felt it right here. So they feel like nothing sticks to you. Teflon Don. Or either, if you know that you have some kind of Libra or air sign here as well that could be doing something, they're feeling like something's not sticking to you. Something's not sticking to you. They're not able to put you out in a bad way. They're not able to cause you some kind of financial loss. They know this because they continue to watch you here. All right? And they feel very stuck about the situation. It could also be that you may have someone protecting you. They may feel like you have someone here who is actually protecting you. Yeah, this reading is a bit confusing because I can't tell from these cards. You may have two different people here. We do have a King of Cups in reverse. We also have the King of Coins in reverse, right? Remember I said before, somebody may feel like you have other people that are trying to backstab you, trying to betray you, trying to harm you in some way here. A lot of malicious gossip, you know, karmic, type stuff that is going on around you. Maybe this person feels protective of you. And on another note, this could be what's kind of going on the other side, that somebody's kind of sitting back watching. Yeah, because you're taking the road less traveled and people are seeing that. So I had to go back to what we saw before with people getting irritated about your growth, okay, and what you've been able to do. And maybe these are people that you've, I don't know, you could have shared a house with them, you could have been friends with them for a long time, and then you just decided to branch off. You could have been in a relationships with them, something. But they're seeing you do that, and I almost feel, I gotta tell you, especially with Teflon Don, they feel like, what do I feel like? They're getting consequences, but nothing sticks to you. Maybe because you changed everything. Maybe because you cleaned your life up, you changed your ways in some way. Or maybe because you just broke loose and decided to change a bunch of stuff as well. Yeah. See, this could be a person that was very arrogant, very prideful with you in the past. That goes with the King of Cups in reverse. This is definitely somebody who only looks out for themselves. Yeah, this could be a toxic family as well. That's just kind of watched you do that. I pray they're not doing something to try and slow you down with that Teflon Don, okay? Because it does say nothing sticks to you, and they're trying to figure out why, and also maybe who's protecting you here. There could definitely be a toxic family involved. Now, if somebody knows that and they feel protective over you, but they're keeping that concealed, maybe this is that person's toxic family. Maybe that's why they know that all this is happening. And remember what I kept saying a minute ago, how there could be a direct parallel between you and another person. So I don't know if that's, maybe this is a person having issues as well with their own toxic family that's involved. Maybe they've experienced some of this on their own. Look at that, waving the white flag. So you could have been at odds with somebody in this particular situation here. They do want to talk. Okay, they have watched you grow. They could have been a part of some of this craziness here, or maybe they were influenced, okay, trying to toe the line, be obedient here to some kind of toxic family. It could have created some kind of problem here. There could have been a lot of malicious gossip and stuff around a particular situation here. This person could have acted very prideful in the past here, my way or the highway, that sort of thing. And now they're learning the hard way that you're like, well, take the fucking highway because I'm going to go over here and get enlightened, okay? And it looks like that's exactly what you did. Now this person appears to be, well, it is what it is, okay? I'm never saying these things out of judgment. I'm just reading the energy here. They appear to be going through a lot of rejection, feeling rejected because of where you are, and they're watching you, so they know where you are, okay? Feeling a lot of self-worth issues, a lot of insecurities here. Feeling very confused about some growth, maybe trying to grow on their own, not understanding how you quite done it. Feeling still locked in maybe to some family where they want to take a risk, but they're having to... again, toe the line and keep things kind of concealed here. And they feel like they could be protecting you too in some way. I don't know how they're doing it, but somebody here wants to wave the white flag. And I just think these cards over here, yeah, balance your energy. How interesting. Balance your energy and dirty little secrets on the bottom. Something's been going on behind your back. You got a drama starter here, very toxic, very karmic. Dirty little secrets. You need to balance your energy, which incidentally is about yoga. You can balance your chakras, but it's also about grounding and cutting your cords with people from the past here. I think you've been having people maybe after you, okay? Trying to, I don't know what they've been doing to try and get you off course here. We keep seeing this. I mean, I don't know why this is always the message of the day, it seems like. Feeling like things are not balanced in this situation. Nothing is sticking to you. So if they're trying to create problems for you or take your job or get you off track or do things energetically, what have you, it's not working here. They may be reaping some kind of justice over this as well, or you may be getting your justice over this with somebody. They're definitely watching you because they know that they're not impacting you here. We have 2 cards here of 5 of Pentacles. You're not stuck. You're continuing to grow. They feel stuck, locked out here. And it's so interesting that the next card is fuck around and find out, right? So I really think, and I don't know, I mean, this could definitely be your family, very toxic family here who's involved, or this could be someone else's family. I don't necessarily think that you're doing anything here because it says you're taking the road less traveled. You're not doing anything to harm anyone, okay? You've got yourself decluttered here, physically, mentally, emotionally here is what it looks like. You're balancing yourself, okay? I really honestly think maybe this is a family member. Say that you had a family, okay? And your family was against, something that you were doing. Maybe they were hard on you, something like that. But you just continue to grow, you continue to evolve, you continue to do your own thing here. And whatever they were against at first, now maybe at least one of them appears to be on board with it. They're like, well, this is who they are, and look how much better their life is. Look how much happier they are. And so they want to wave the white flag here. But this could also be someone who you were dealing with that has a toxic family. Maybe they didn't want to see you guys together. They could have been doing stuff here. And this person was part of the problem too, all right? I'm not alleviating their responsibility here because I see my way or the highway, okay? So they too were toeing the line, like I said, and they weren't going to, and there could have been a lot. I'm going to go back to the differences because I feel like that was definitely an issue here. But although they were doing that, I don't think they could really escape the feelings here of what they felt. And watching you go through this renewal, not being able to stop or being able to take that. Instinctually, they knew that they needed to protect you in some way. That there was something more, and that's why they opened that door to the past. So that could also tell me this person's gotten some readings and they know that. Or they feel that in terms of you guys. Maybe, again, part of the soul family here, soulmate even. Maybe this person's trying to figure out how to change, but it's been very difficult for them to do as well because they know also that there's some things that have been hidden here, dirty little secrets. They definitely feel like some things have been hidden here, and they know that there's some kind of drama started that might be behind the scenes here. So if this was a connection, it would have felt, or even a friendship, it could have felt very toxic to you. And it could have been one that had no strings attached as well. Okay, so it could have been quite casual. Let me just see what's going on here. Spirit, what can you tell me about? Are these karmic energies? If so, what can you tell me? It does feel definitely like karmic energies around this situation. It's almost like someone wants you to change your beliefs. That's what I'm getting. They want you to change back to who you were. That would be so much easier. You know what I'm saying? Kind of bring you down a notch is what I'm feeling. And they're watching to do that now. And they're a little twisted mind too, unless it is just a Libra that you're dealing with. They may feel like that's some kind of justice. Maybe they would feel, you know what I'm saying, that's some kind of justice. So maybe you did have something going on with somebody and they feel like you just kind of walked away and just changed, and I don't know. Why can't I get myself out of the same situation? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of a warped way of thinking about things, but you never know. Yeah, I always get what I want when I want it. You could have, I'm telling you, you could have walked away from this person and started growing, okay, changing, renewing yourself. And this is a person, my way or the highway, right? They're clearly quite prideful here, conceited, always get what I want when I want it. Well, of course, when you didn't give that to them, they felt rejected. Or somebody here definitely felt rejected in this situation. Yeah. There's no passion in our relationship. This person could have went to somebody else. That could have been some kind of dirty little secret as well. Okay, now I don't know if this interfered with your situation, but definitely this person could have been some kind of, or toxic. There could have been someone here creating some kind of drama here. It could have been this also, I always get what I want when I want it, and now there's just nothing going on in this situation. Who is doing this? I want to know who is this Libra here who's doing this that feels like nothing's sticking. Nothing's sticking here to the collective. I feel like somebody's trying to sabotage you. Oh, I feel like somebody's trying to sabotage you. Look at that. I aim to destroy. Yeah, somebody is. Somebody's trying to sabotage you, trying to knock you down because you've grown way too much. And they don't like the fact, again, that you've grown. Not only, definitely spiritually, physically, mentally. It's like you've had a complete renewal here. They know that you're trying to take the road less traveled. They don't like that. Yeah, somebody's trying to bring you down a notch is what I feel here. But they're calling you Teflon Don. They're saying nothing's sticking to you. So whatever they're trying doesn't appear to be sticking for some reason. Oh, I'm being haunted by my actions. Yeah, it's backfiring. Of course you are. So somebody's being haunted by what is going on here. Okay, maybe that's why they're feeling stuck as well. They're watching you. They feel very much so left out in the cold here. Maybe they're not getting the justice that they feel that they deserve in this situation. They're not seeing you lose anything here. They could be going through their own dark night of the soul. That's definitely the dark night of the soul card here. We also saw karmic justice over here. So someone could definitely be feeling very haunted by their actions. If this other person was involved, we have, this could be triggering a lot of stuff for them as well. Okay. That's part of their problem with you too, by the way. I think you're shining so bright at this time. Your energy might be much higher and you're working kind of as a mirror to them. So basically what they're seeing is, their own self-worth issues, their own insecurities, unfortunately. Yeah. I have one too many skeletons in my closet. And yeah, I can't believe this is truly over. See, we saw this up here. Boy, I don't know what you've done here, but I swear to God, whatever you're doing, somebody is really suffering over that. And this could have been somebody that you released, okay, because you felt like they were a liar. You thought that they only cared about their self here. They could have obviously gotten into another situation. It says dirty little secrets here. They definitely put you on a pedestal. That's something that you have to know. And I feel like because you're up there and due to your energy, and especially if there's some kind of match for you now that they've kind of looked into this past lives and history here and they're feeling that, I just think you're just so in their face, even though you may not be there, just so in their face though with your energy. It's just like a big mirror right in front of them, so it's triggering so many things within them. They don't want you to see that they have so many skeletons in their closet, that they've done things as we saw before. Okay, they may feel, I don't know if they feel protective over you or like something is protecting. I think that can go both ways. They could feel protected and somebody else here could feel like something is protecting you. They can't get to you. That could be somebody that says, I always get what I want when I want as well. Okay. Somebody could be working for this person as well. I'm not even going to call them your person because I'm not really seeing that. I see you're kind of in your own little space here. But this person that's haunted by their actions, I have one too many skeletons in my closet. I can't believe this is truly over. This is somebody who I think that you've been with and somebody who you've triggered a lot of self-worth issues in, honestly. So is there another person involved here? And if there is, tell me what their whole motive is. Tell me about this. I'm a saint and I'm a sinner. I am true and the deceiver. Oh, wow. Well, number one, they could be Catholic, okay? They could be very, I guess, pious in a sense. They could act like they're sweet and holy, okay? And use that to their advantage, but that's really not the situation here because they aim to destroy, right? I will reach out to you. Somebody here could very well be getting ready to reach out to you, but be careful because somebody here has been plotting, okay? Trying to figure out this again. I'm going to go back to this card, Teflon Don. They feel like whatever they're doing here, trying to do to you, nothing is really sticking to you. Maybe they're going to try some other angle here. I'm going to reach out to you. Okay, maybe they want to reach out to you and see if they can try. Now, let's try woman to woman or man to man, you know. But somebody here has been plotting on you. Don't believe that holy act, because that's just not the case here. I long burnt the evidence. Wow. Okay. And it says the ups and downs of this relationship is making me sick. Okay, I think so. I think this is somebody that you obviously. So this is kind of a spinoff to the other story. It feels like to me. So you were clearly in a situation with somebody, or maybe it's a friendship, whatever. You've went through some kind of massive glow up over here, a big renewal. You have somebody here that's watching this, very intrigued, instinctually knowing that maybe they want to be with you, need to be with you, love you. They've started doing some digging into the background here. I feel like they're towing the line of whatever this other situation is, okay? I do think that a lot of whatever their choices was has to do with towing the family line. That's what I feel. A toxic family involved. Okay, that could have been the malicious gossip and all that kept them kind of in tow over here. This person's been secretly wishing for another opportunity, it looks like, with you, but they're very triggered about all of your growth here, and they're very confused about this. They can't believe that this is over. They may have been in another relationship or went into another relationship with someone who they thought maybe was decent, or they could have gotten themselves involved in someone who ended up being very toxic and a drama starter. They found out that person was very karmic as well. They could be trying to hide that from you if you don't already know. They could also know that this person is trying to do stuff to keep you guys separate here, and that's why this person may feel like they're protective over you, or they're trying to protect you in some way. But they can't believe, somebody here can't believe that something is over. I would just watch this. Just keep your eyes open for whoever this person is that says, I've been plotting, because I don't know what that's about. That seems quite off to me. I'm going to get some, I think I'm going to get some messages, because I do want to see if this person could say something. What might they wish to say to you? Actually, let me pull my deck. Hang on. I missed a card. Alright. Alright, Spirit, if this person could talk, what might they wish to say to the collective? So I'm sorry this is so confusing. This energy is confusing. You definitely have... I love that you're taking the road less traveled. Unfortunately, due to that, you've got the attention of someone who feels like they're part of your soul tribe, your soul family, maybe your soul mate. Somebody who was listening too much to a toxic family before. And I almost feel like you've become like a target to someone who is around them for some reason. And your person seems like they're in utter, well, I don't know if they're in chaos, but they're definitely very confused and very triggered by the fact that you're just, you've moved on and you're just not looking back. Healing. Someone needs to heal old wounds. Yeah, definitely. That's this person, most definitely. And probably this little saboteur over here that I keep seeing. What this person wished to say. Maybe they are trying to heal. They saw they're trying to go through some kind of growth. Learn what they can while keeping that concealed, right? But there's a lot of confusion. Look, you can't make it up. I watch you on social media and see your changes. I told you. He's watching you. Do I still have time to make things right? Okay. Maybe they thought they had time to make things right. No one compares to you. I'm telling you, they put you on a massive pedestal here. I want to be completely honest with you. Honestly, this just feels not, yeah, and I'm spying on you. And I know that you're my soulmate. Okay. So I really think that someone got a clue afterwards. I do think that this person could have went with someone who they felt was a good option for them. I know you don't want to hear that, but I mean, it is what it is. You've completely reinvented yourself. So whatever. I mean, maybe this person served their purpose in your life. It is what it is. So in that way, they were very important, right? It could have been a very important connection at one point. So But them waving the white flag, it's almost like they may try and talk, is what I'm feeling here, or wanting to talk in some way. But I do think that they're really scared at this point, because you pull out, for some reason, you pull out all kinds of triggers in them. And they may have triggered you at one point too, but you use those triggers to actually grow and to renew yourself. It may have taken them a while to figure out, A, that they're with some kind of karmic drama starter. Okay, this could have been some dirty little secret here, all right, that they didn't want you to know about. And they're finding out this person is not the saint that they came across as. And maybe they've been trying to create some kind of issues in your situation here. Meanwhile, you've put something behind here with this rest in peace. And this person is saying, I can't believe that you have finally moved on. So you could have held on to them for a long time. But now they want to talk, of course. They want to be completely honest, because they probably know, especially if they're watching you, that's all you're going to deal with. And also, they're just spying on you. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, somebody has to receive a very difficult lesson, I think, about their past actions. You may have two people here doing so. And I think it's particularly hard because they do know who you are to them. And they're seeing that you know, there's probably no turning back from this, or at least that's the way they're feeling right now. Okay, so anyway, let's just leave it right there. That's, oh geez, sorry, it's over an hour. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully it will resonate with some of you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night.